Hello, everyone, and welcome to Week 1 of the Absolver Academy Disciple League recap, featuring players from both the NA and EU regions with a mixture of students and disciples. A short overview for the NA region, this is going to be a Swiss League event, and for the EU region, this is going to be a round-robin event over the course of the next 5 weeks, featuring first of 3 sets between competitors. In the EU bracket, we have Tibbers, Sturmy, Hobokaki, Freaky Aeon, Sapient Lifeform, and Breakfast, who will all be playing each other in the next few weeks. On the NA side, we have Broj, Juggy Wuggy, Ankh, Mork, Rome, Range, Good Job Mr. 2%, Cancun, and Yor, who will be fighting against each other in the next coming weeks. I want to thank the participants up front for taking part and streaming the videos for us. And today on commentary, it is going to be myself and RS Doty, who I will bring in now.
All right. Hello!
There you go.
There we are.
There
By
we
the
are.
way, I got tails on that flip. So you didn't hear any
Tails.
screaming.
Haha, I won. So first
Won.
up, we are going to have Sturmy versus Breakfast.
First breakfast. Very cool. Breakfast, most important meal of the day. You gotta chow that shit down ASAP.
Indeed. We've got a bit of, we got some musical accompaniment
Yeah, it'd be
from,
cool if you could show me here on Discord that fight that's going on.
yes. Let me get that up.
I'm gonna be delayed by like 5 seconds on this. Ah, there it is. There it is. Naked. And bodiless.
And
Very cool.
naked versus bodiless. We have spoken
Versus
with
bodiless.
with Breakfast already on the map and the body issue.
Right. You know what? I like the Rayman fit. It's good. I enjoy it.
You know, execs over at Big Bulver refused to give us the donut map for a donut tournament, but you know.
Yeah. You know. I think, unironically, it's the best map to use. No risk of backward. You gotta pay attention to your spacing. You know, just don't use shockwave. Yeah. Easy, man.
Ban Shockwave. Sturmy opened up very aggressively and taking that first stock. Very clean.
Yeah. I mean that's part of a new element that enters the mind game, right? Where you're at in the position of the map. Because if you focus too hard on where you're going, where you're stepping.
Sturmy not pushing the pressure and forcing Breakfast off the edge there. Very, very kind of him.
Yeah, very honorable. Let's see if Breakfast returns to favor.
It looks like he is, but Sturmy very good on his avoids. Breakfast almost sending himself off the edge there.
Without being a good spot. This happens a lot with some players where they'll just start fainting right from the get-go with no mind game established. Not sure about what's going on, how it's gonna happen, but that ends up leading to a lot of mistakes and missed opportunities, like that sidekick earlier.
Yep, and without any conditioning, it opens the door for easy mashing.
Ooh, trekking. There you go. No match. There it is. Alright. So let's see if Breakfast can keep... Oh, shit! Good spinning high kick. Looks like Sturmy wasn't able to... couldn't anticipate that would have been coming. A little early on the dodges. Good on Sturmy for fainting. Or I guess good on Breakfast for Sturmy fainting. Good match with the cleaver.
Hits him with the Liberty. He punches with the cleaver again.
Yeah, really falling for the mind game here. It's not
Yeah.
Not so much that
and
it's a
then
mind game, it's that
Unbreakable.
Breakfast is just biting at everything. He's not taking the time to really take a look at what's going on.
Marcus is a newer player, so he's like with
Comes with
all
experience.
yeah, it's all a matter of experience. And in the EU region, you're really thrown into the Shark Tank with who's around. But you know, you learn from the best.
No, you learn from getting your ass beat.
That's
That's
it.
very true. I mean, even then, right? It's good to just point it out, something to look out for on your own, whether it's yourself that's playing or just looking at somebody else fight, right?
Oh yeah.
That's why we're here. To call them dog shit.
Playing off that low sleep sidekick.
Oof. Really expecting something novel. Because it's the kind of shit Joe does, right? Trying to clip.
Yep.
Good break. Good. Oh, it's good punish, right? It was a good shot at stopping the soft confirm there. That was doing
Yeah. Ooh,
well.
tracked on that crushing palm there.
That's a Liverny. That's how Liverny does. You gotta do it a lot more tighter than you'd expect.
Oh yeah.
And even then, you still might get tracked.
Yeah, depending on connection, Liberty is sometimes just unavoidable.
Oh, Chad hook. Correct. A little early on the avoidance right now.
Ooh, tucked into the Liberty.
And then we see a little bit of panic kind of reaching into Sterling. A lot of tracking on both sides here.
Yeah.
Whirlwind double punch. Love to see it. Oh, good break.
Ooh.
Good punish, and right at the end of
Yeah.
stamina.
Right at the end of stamina,
Lucky that
gets
killed.
the kill too, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, the pressure definitively on Sturmy's side here. Good patience by Sturmy. Good discipline, as some would say, right? Not continuing on with the pressure, but giving him an opportunity to make a mistake and press. Which
Ooh, not a
Sturmy was
good
looking.
break there.
No, not a good, but good stamina management, right? If he went for something heavy, it would have gone down to 0. No tracking. There it is.
Yeah, Sturmy
He
and
failed to jump on.
firm command there.
Breakfast's not doing too bad. He just needs to kind of watch out a little bit more for the bait that's kind of left out by Sturmy.
Yeah, first for Shung, that's pretty good. He's
Yeah.
getting a good amount of avoids, especially on the sidekick.
Yeah, I mean,
When-
he's just got to recognize that Sturmy's not a bot.
Yeah. And like, there's definitely like some practice with either blocking or jumping that switch kick. Because if you can just like block or avoid an opener, your breakfast won't be losing as much. Won't be getting chipped down as much.
I think block being the main thing.
Yeah.
Blocking avoiding an opener takes a little bit of time of recognition for what your opponent's got.
Yeah, you normally want to wait, usually a stock or two, to see what openers
Ooh, good
they
try.
tend to favor and go out at.
Oh, good try. Damn, dude, Breakfast just getting tracked here and there and everywhere. Did they swap hosts at any point? It doesn't seem like it.
They did not. I believe they agreed to a single host. I know in other matches today we will see host swaps. Goes for the chat, hope it gets mashed out.
Yeah, no, he got mashed up beforehand. Lost the initiative. That's what screwed him over right at the end. now he's playing the chat hooks. The raw chat hooks. It worked one time, it'll work again.
And while Sturman just
Oh, no stem.
meat and potatoes with switch kick, side kick, low sweep. I know
Good
that's
op.
not the name, but it's like the only low sweep that I've seen in
It's
his moveset.
forget the name of it. Fuck.
Low, is it low spin heel?
I do not remember. Not for the life of me. I'm a
neither.
fake fat, dude. I'm a fake fat. I can't
Big
remember
fan,
all the
but
full names.
Sturmy takes the sets 3-0 against.
3-0. Yeah, breakfast didn't do that bad of a showing. I mean, in this case, it really is just a matter of difference in experience.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how Breakfast will do in the coming weeks, up in that experience level and continuing to show up.
On certain patterns, for sure.
All right, up next we got Tibbers versus Freaky Aeon.
Tibbers versus Freaky Aeon. Been a while since we've seen Tibbers play. Been
Yeah, Tibbers coming out of
break.
Tibbers coming out of retirement essentially.
Pretty much, yeah.
I haven't seen
Freaky
Tibbers.
Aeon, new kid on the block, having a lot of trouble finding people for matches in the 1v1s. You respond. That's what LFG is for, right? It's alright, Tibber. It's alright, Freaky. I got you, Aeon. I'll find a match for you, even if I don't play it.
We'll hire Balvers.
That's right. Hire Balvers. Pay them money to play. It's a good idea.
We're starting a new site, only Balvers.
Only Balvers, yep.
It's a free drunk smash.
Yeah, it looks like he just missed the tap block there. Tibber's taking it real slow here at the beginning. He's trying to see what the opponent's got for him.
Gets the early avoid, but doesn't get the stamina back. It's rough.
Yeah, too early. I mean, a lot of the moves, they won't get the good enough tracking as the others, but so you gotta time this shit correctly. Little early, Tibbers, little early. Oh, also, you have to duck it. You can't attack with that. Yeah, Freaky doing a pretty good job of seeing that Tibbers really likes using that elbow. Just gotta start looking out to feint that. I mean, Tibbers hasn't really been doing much except letting loose certain moves, so it makes sense that Freaky Aeon's gonna be kind of calling it out. Leaving the ball in Tibbers' court to start adjusting. Yeah, there it is, right? Feint to the knee, to the elbow. Not that time, but to start.
Oh, the video's a little too loud compared to us. We'll get it down to about half there. Sure.
Who wants to listen to us? I'd rather hear the nice hard smacks in the game.
Yeah, the thick slaps of Balver. Alright, that should be fine.
Oh, sword out.
What's
Oh, no sword. Tibbers being very... This is bizarre to
Hold it
see.
out.
Oh, no, out! Alright. Really teasing us here.
Sword tease, can't believe it.
I know. Let that thing go, man. Oh, damn, that was an early parry, but it worked out. That was a good avoid. Oh, no. What happened here?
Hold up a sec.
An error occurred. Please try again. Refresh that page, bro. Refresh that page.
What is going on here?
What is going on? YouTube, get your shit together, man.
Yeah. Okay, let's...
That's about right.
roll
That's
it
about right.
back. Alright.
That's about... That was a good duck, I was saying.
Yeah.
And then right after this, we see Tibbers get the double hit, which really fucks over the absorb property of the exhaust. And then immediately earthquakes. That was him. What was that? Just a sequence right into EQ. Bad play, loses the sword. Roro. EQ into EQ. Classic. I Uh-oh. And this is where we see that classic Windfall can't deal with swords, right? That's why you make sure you never lose your sword. Yeah, 1-0, 1-0. First to 3 every time, right? And apparently these guys don't supposed to. They do in the middle of it. You know what? No spoilers. We'll see. We'll see.
No spoilers. We'll see. We'll see.
That was kind of a bad punish on the break, but at least he got 2 hits in. A good feint here by Tibers. Finally actually doing something to mess with the mind game a bit. A lot of short exchanges back and forth. One person losing the initiative, the other gaining it just as quick. No stam. Good mash, but not when your stamina is 0. Yeah, yeah. There it is again. Love that little wobble low. Oh, that drunken smash would have absolutely dealt a bunch of damage. No stamina
again. And exhausted. Broken.
Yeah, man.
Full guard break combo by Freaky.
Full guard break combo by Freaky. Hello, Hanger.
Sorry, hello.
Hello. Are you here to substitute for commentating?
No, I didn't know
Okay,
the
sorry.
tournament was on. Hello, everyone.
You gotta go.
Get out of here,
Yeah, sorry.
My
Get out
God.
of here, Hanger.
Fucking Mong. Alright.
I'd be happy to have him for a commentate.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. Love a
Maybe
Hanger
next week.
commentary.
Maybe next week.
Maybe next week. Maybe next week. Oh, there we go. Good delay pressure by Tibbers. Good reaction by Aeon. Oh no! Got clipped right before the start of the EQ. Sucks to suck.
Yep, you hear the earthquake want to come out, but nope, you are just dead.
Yes, indeed.
Had that happen too many times.
Right. Sucks.
It's the EQ that time.
Yeah, with no actual advantage to it. It's an EQ with no purpose.
That sidekick uppercut is really nasty from
Pressure, yeah. Oh, 1 pixel of health. Not enough. Not enough. Not winnable in that instance. Could be in another one.
Yeah, I'm taking
Swap?
the 2
Yeah, there it
lead
is.
as they're going into the host swap here.
Let's see, who's host? Who's host? I guess we'll see once the animations come in. Alright, looks like it's Tibbers host.
Going to Tibbers host this time.
Going to Tibbers host. Oh, there you go. Getting rid of the curse parry right from the get-go. Good on Freaky Aeon for doing so.
I've been playing Forsaken recently and always forget to do that.
Or the person will get up to you real quick, not giving you the chance to do so.
Optimal strats for playing
Optimal
against the Forsaken.
strats.
Don't give them a chance to do their parry. Ooh.
That's right. Forsakens ain't deserve shit. Right.
Alright, we'll have Jackson popping in to help out with commentary here.
Let's see. Tibbers going back to turtling a bit, trying to see where and how he can approach getting through Freaky Aeon here. A little late on the parry. Ah, there it is. You see this happen a lot, right, with a lot of different players, where somebody will get down to 0 stam and then EQ as a response. Uh, since this is a pattern that most people get into, you can almost sort of always expect somebody to get to 0 and then just hold block for their EQ, punish that. So it's something to look out for, either by yourself, not doing it every single time, or against somebody who does do it all the time.
Yep, that's where you get those nice jump EQ moments.
That's right, all those clippers. Could just block it, get the same exact amount of damage for less effort.
Yep.
And less risk. He was just having a hard time getting past Freaky Aeon's defense here, but there it is again, right? No stam EQ. He was regenning, but that was the press. Tibbers kind of desperate to open up the shell here, but
things are not looking good for Tibbers here.
Mhm.
Even with Freaky Aeon at like a sliver of health and almost no stamina.
Yeah, there it is. Good job, Tibbers.
There you go. Blocks the...
Right through the fabric of the universe. My advice got to Tibbers.
Oh, thank goodness. I was worried Tibbers was not going to get that.
You know what? This is winnable. This is winnable.
Very winnable.
Tibbers just needs to not get hit, right? Unpunishable windfall. That's what that is, right? That's how you do it.
Ooh.
You can't mash there. It's mash safe. Oh no. He tried to press, he tried to mash, but Freaky Aeon got him a little quicker. And that's GG, right? 3-0?
Yep, that was GG.
Alright, who we got next? Ankh versus Range.
Yep, that does it for the EU side of things.
We
might have a score update for Sapient and Hobukaki as they are doing their set right now.
Turning in their homework late.
Turning in their homework
My God.
at the deadline.
No, it's late if it's at the deadline.
Yeah, up next we got Ankh versus Range.
Yeah. You're in class, the teacher says you're supposed to turn in your homework the day before. No, but it's still today. You got a 0 for a late assignment.
So we did it back in my day.
Back in my day, type shit. Very good. You know, I always like the little tattoo undershirts. I'm really making good use of
quite
the red and black.
quite a good style with that.
Yeah.
Oh, very
Oh shit.
very
Uh-oh. Ah, we love that. Extremely based. Got a little bit of connection wonkiness. I don't know if you saw that earlier where the Bora just popped into existence.
We love when Bora pops into existence.
But any move pops into existence.
Catch him with 2 side kicks.
Crazy. We were seeing here double kind of get a good pressure here, and Ankh dragged his HP bar way down. Don't know how that happened, but they immediately went back and forth. Oh, never mind. Good break into good punish. Finishing off here for the first stock on Ankh. Just out of range.
Range can recover pretty well because he's got Ankh at half health, but Ankh is pushing that offense and making things very difficult for Range.
Oh yeah.
He's got Range of really low stamina right now too.
That's a good use of pressure there. Right? That's a full calorie deck. Not a potato chip deck, that's a full course meal.
3,000 calorie guard break.
Yeah.
Oh, and he gets all of his health back.
Gets all that health back. Oh, Roro. It's winnable, but it's gonna be a pretty hard hill to climb.
Range got a very big uphill battle here with Ankh. 2-stock lead, full health. Very in control of the pace.
Just making the wrong inputs at the attacks that come at him. I hesitate to say open your eyes range, but I feel like he's got his eyes open. He's just moving his thumbs wrong.
The eyes are open, the hands are just not moving as fast as they need to be.
Well, they're moving, they're just moving wrong. You know, and if your fingers move wrong, now you just gotta slow it down and make sure they move right. Right, because slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Not really applicable here, but smooth will make it a lot better. Oh shit, good pressure.
I've seen a lot of curled up uppercut into a 16 or a 17 frame. Ooh,
Yeah, because
Ankh
curled
taking
uppercut
that
has
first
a
match decisively.
curled uppercut has a whole bunch of plus frames on block. That's why that happens. Yeah, rough on range here, because he's doing very good instances of pressure within it, but he's just not capitalizing very well on it. Or more so, Ankh is able to react more appropriately to it compared to range.
Wow, seems like you're playing, or no, that's the dot. Never mind.
That's right. I don't play Overwatch, alright? I play real games. like Absolver, alright? A little slidiness.
Just bringing it back, making it even here.
Range is doing a good job of keeping up the initiative. Like, not letting up. Which is good, right? Keeping the ball in your court. Keeping that momentum. Good sword pull. Ah, bad sword move!
Ooh,
well,
he still gets it. He still gets it in the end.
He still gets it. He panicked. He panicked. That's why he died, bro. If Ankh had done literally anything except try to side avoid, it would have been much better. Well, side avoid or jump.
I can even this up though by getting range out right here.
With this kind of health, your main goal is just to nope.
Ooh.
Not use silence. Your main goal is to try and get as much damage off as you can before you die.
She did enough.
He got a couple hits in. It's not.
Yeah.
I wouldn't for the amount of health he had. It's alright. He could have done more.
Yeah, but now it's
But
yeah. As we just saw, Ankh just evened it right back up there.
Just right back. Yeah. Like it wasn't. It was essentially just a negligible amount at that point.
Yeah, you need to get
Anything is better than nothing, but
yeah. Ideally, you want them at like half
yeah,
if they're getting their if it's 1-1.
exactly.
Ankh is
Ugh.
retaking that initiative now.
Yep. Keeping the momentum. It's a lot of the game does boil down to
Much
how
closer
you
this time though.
manage.
Range just made a lot of
the other
adjustments. Pulling out the sword again.
Yeah, there you go. That's what he should
Shipping
have
them
done. That's what he should have done the first
Taking a
time, right?
page-
Instead of doing that big ass sword long hook.
Taking a page out of Red Rain's book. They got a sliver of health. I'm pulling sword and chipping you down.
Exactly. That's where you use your power.
Yep. I want my. I've done the work. To
I-
give you a sliver of health. I'm taking this stock.
Exactly. See, and Ankh did a lot better in this turn, right? He had the momentum for it, even though he died. Making sure he didn't lose as much health in this particular exchange.
Yep. Still very close for for this
that
one.
was a-
Range really,
Wait,
really
what?
pulled this one back.
Oh, for sure. It's still a risky play, right? So you want to actually keep your eyes open for it, but you can't be a little bit more loose in your pressure. You got a bit more leeway. Try to do some unlock shenanigan there. It didn't actually work out. I don't know what happened. That little. Oh, good break. Good patience by Ankh.
Yeah.
Even though he was low on stam, but made sure to kind of bait out some kind of reaction by range. Ended up giving him the win for this stock. Oh,
And
look at
the
that
switch.
smooth little transition into the thing. Wow, very nice, very nice.
We need to hire Ankh for video production.
Yeah, man. Oh, look, they're friends. Oh, no longer. No, I personally like the night maps for the bottom of the tower and the top.
Yeah, you get that nice moonlight glow.
Exactly.
Now let's see if Range can pull it back here.
Yeah, just take it back 3-0, man. Easy peasy.
He did very well in that second round.
Mhm.
Right now, he's off to a rough start
Decent
with
break.
that guard break there.
That was a risky mash, but Ankh fainted, so I guess it was worth it. Oh. That was a good side unlock feint. Made range bite at it. Man switching into burst stance. Not expected, but works well when you do it. There you go. Range very patiently waiting for double to bite on something so that he can keep his momentum. Managed to actually do a good job of that, but Ankh's also doing pretty well at making sure he
Yeah, Monk's
keeps that momentum from him.
trying to chip him down here.
Well, his name is Double Range, Daedalus. All right.
Trying to double up.
Little Atlas. Fuck you. Oh shit. Big heavy hits.
Making it
Love to
even.
see it.
Well, bat tit for tat with the 12, the fast moves, 12 frames into medium.
You know what? Sorry, Daedalus is making a good point. Double did fight Double Range for the name of Double. You're right. You're right. Double won for the name of Double. I should respect that. That's true. I did for gore. That's some lore for you, 2%. Oh, fuck. Then, and here, Double Range has got a pretty solid lead.
Yep, he's got about
There's
half
nothing
health
that-
bar, but ooh, that
You know, maybe
lead
I-
had just evaporated though.
It just evaporated. Holy shit.
Commentator's curse. Coming in
Yeah,
with coming in with a score update. Sapient Lifeform versus Hobokaki. Sapient Lifeform wins the set 3-1. We might have that video next week.
No. They turned it in late. They should have turned it in before the stream started. But wow, what a pull, what a comeback from Ankh there. Now he's got the lead here at the final stock. bad mash.
Double range. Ooh, on a sliver now.
There it is.
No.
What a throw. Range, you threw range. You could have taken it. You could have won. %, is that you or is that the video? Are you getting pinged?
No, that was the video. We have streamer mode on.
Good.
Hello, everybody.
Jackson,
Hello,
welcome back.
Jackson.
It's
Are
me.
in Or
Your friend Jackson, perfectly on time, not late. Definitely didn't get everything completely mixed up and then make prior commitments and that he had to rearrange to be here.
well, thank you.
Much
How's everybody
Thank
doing?
you for rearranging those commitments.
That's right. You've got your priorities straight, Jackson. You know that an Absolver tournament is obviously more important than whatever you've got going on in
It's
your
true.
life.
It's true.
Yeah.
I had to make it here once I realized my mistake, and now I'm here.
Mhm. That's good. That's good. I'm
All
glad
right,
you
up
realized.
next we have Broje versus Juggy Wuggy.
I'm interested to see this. Juggy beat my ass in the last time we played.
Oh. Juggy for master?
That's what I'm saying. Either that or demote my ass. I was not playing to the best of my ability. That's for damn sure.
Ah, true real. Oh, you know what? I like Juggy's fit here. Very
That's
strong
looking good.
contrast there. Not often seen in many black and white fits.
Yeah, usually it's just one or the other.
Yeah. Or like a grayscale. Black and orange. Classic fit. I like that.
Hey, that's my
Make that
mask.
work. What, the eye mask?
No, the other one, the terracotta mask.
Terracotta mask? It's
Yeah.
not your mask, Jason. Your mask is the skeleton mask.
Come on, man. Don't do me like this. Well, okay. While we were yapping about masks, Juggy
It
appears
fucking
to have lost
dominated that
no
fucking
health.
stock.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Oh, that was
I'm
a
a
bit
fan.
premature.
This setup with like light sidekick and Uriken in the back stances instead of like a somewhat similar Bakura and Liverny or something like that.
Mhm.
It's interesting. I've tried to make something similar work before, and it has a little bit of
Shield.
it plays a little different.
Right, right.
Juggy playing
I mean-
very aggressively right now.
Taking advantage of that resilience.
Getting so much out of that
Juggy's
grab punch too.
Friggin' dominating, man.
Yeah, I feel like Juggy is just checking him with grab punch, and he's not like succeeding in the mini game on that armored move, you know.
Mhm.
And then all the stamina is chunked instantly by like light sidekick bounce knee, light sidekick bounce. Oh, there's the whole bar. It's gone.
Yeah, man.
Yep, and then Broje is completely out.
There it is.
Oh my god!
Jesus
Oh man,
Christ.
that was crazy. And the absorb into the grab punch to like maintain the ghost health through the
There's the
unbreakable.
break again. No confirm on that. Nah, you ain't got the health for it, Juggy.
Would have worked if Juggy had the HP, but
Would have worked if Juggy had the HP. I mean, could have done something else, but Juggy was on a roll, man. That's what happens here. You're looping into something, you just default into whatever you were looping at, and you don't recognize the other features that you need to pay attention to.
I would say Juggy can afford to play a little mindless right now. Look at the
Oh,
lead and just how much mileage grab
Absolutely,
punch
absolutely
is
they
given.
could, but at that instance, at the end of that stock with that low health,
Yeah,
no, not really. Oh, good break.
he managed to get a big ass punish, but
Oh.
Juggy just
Good break
keeps
at the end.
swinging.
I think in this case, it's a matter of Broje having to figure out what's going on and then responding to it accordingly. It's kind of hard to do, especially when the pressure is so tough, so on top of you.
Hmm. Yeah, Juggy is just throwing, chunking the shit out of the stamina bar, throwing this grab punch and saying, "Here, you are forced to deal with this right now." And if you don't figure it out quick enough, your health just disappears.
I mean, you did notice real quick that Broje was doing a good job of punishing the just heavy, slow attacks that Juggy's been doing with bigger, more punishing attacks by Broje. And it did a pretty good job, but then Juggy just immediately swapped
Yeah.
into going a little bit faster.
Unbreakable.
A little bit late, but we're seeing a bit of a switch up here in the
Yeah,
lighting game.
that's why we do. That's why it's not first to one.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got a little bit of time to adapt.
Mhm. Ooh, that was a little
Finally out of
fast,
the field. Yeah,
Oh.
right? Did that grab punch seem quick?
maybe Juggy just makes it seem faster than it is.
Maybe, or maybe the connection's dog.
Could be that too. It's hard to know sometimes if the connection is janky if you're not the one living in it, you know?
That's true. No stam. Oh, exhaust.
He saved himself.
It's a similar issue to EQ after no stam, but
Oh no, he messed up the guard break by fainting. Spinning flute.
Salvaged it. Salvaged
Yeah.
it.
Juggy
still got it.
seems to continue to grab punch at low health.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Juggy
noticing. Is
seems to
that
not-
the grab punch is not getting moderated, you know?
Yeah. Juggy needs to put a
It's-
tight leash on that grab punch.
Yeah, it was doing great, and I would say is still doing great, but you gotta watch out for it once the health bar gets a little lower. Can't trade forever.
Yeah, like
Especially
that's
you
a
can't trade
bad
with that
trade
move
right
forever
there,
either.
right? True. And then we see it here, right? Broj finally adapted to the grab punch tactics.
Yeah.
He's learning
He's
the art of
looking
the
out for it
trade.
a lot more now. Juggy's doing a little counter adapting, sitting on low back fist a little bit and kind of
Mhm.
trying to catch him mashing because Broj's looking for an opportunity to trade into it.
That
That was a
was
really cleanly played stock by Juggy.
I think the use of EQ might have been a bit of a waste of shards. They had the time to absorb, and Broj was continuing to mash. But I guess making sure there was no risk that Broj would mash after the
Yeah.
absorb is a little better.
See, these are the situations.
No break.
he
Another
did it
drop
again.
punish.
No, oh
Didn't
fuck!
matter. Didn't matter. The earthquake is
EQ.
going to be huge. The momentum switch. This is going to be
Oh,
even more
shit.
huge.
Big spinning high kick there on the unbreakable.
Big spinning high kick. Will we see a grab punch?
Oh,
No.
another spinning high kick.
A little early on the absorb.
Yeah, it's looking
Juggy
like
reacted.
Broj has figured out that not only is spinning high kick great against grab punch, it's just great against Cult. You just throw that thing out there like it's not a good place for Cult to be when that move is coming at your head.
Not at all. See, whose host is this? Broj's host. Okay. See, isn't this lighting much better for the base of the tower compared to like the sundown lighting that's always there?
I don't mind the sunset.
I like the cooler tones here for this map.
I mean, that's fair. I respect your opinion on that.
Well, I don't respect yours. No stem.
Yeah, Broj
Oh,
keeps gassing himself a little bit, but it's hard not to when bounce knee and light sidekick are constantly flying at your guard.
He didn't actually quite gas himself. He left himself a pixel.
Yeah,
for
he had a sliver.
Yeah.
Ooh, just getting kind of held down by the safe pressure.
Mhm.
Keeps trying to mash and get caught.
I mean, he's still doing a good job of dragging down Juggy's health bar.
Yeah.
Actually
That,
taking
I think-
first stock even.
The way that Juggy's playing and the way that Broj is kind of trying to figure out grab punch, getting that first stock is pretty crucial. It gives
Oh,
you a
for
bit
sure.
more of a lead where Juggy can't rely on the trades nearly as much.
Right. It's a dangerous position to be at after absorbing the spinning high kick, right? But Juggy
Yeah.
makes it work, gets that health back.
Ooh, and now it's even.
Now it's even.
Man,
Oh, in
Cult
the
versus
comments is
Forsaken.
Broj allergic to confirms? Maybe. He seems to have dropped a couple of breaks a couple times.
Yeah, the breaks is where he's losing the most damage, I think.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Two breaks where he broke and then immediately fainted spinning flute swing, which could have done big damage.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there it is. Classic Metal Mario into SHK. Actually hit as well.
So reliable.
Mhm.
Ooh, this could be big.
Yeah, there it is.
Not big
Half
for
health.
Broj.
It's big for Juggy, not quite for
Yeah.
Broj. This is gonna be a difficult spot for Broj to be in, but not impossible, right?
Yeah, no, he's played rounds in this match so far where he's come back and dealt enough damage in these situations.
Yeah. Oh, good spot, good spin, good high kick, good shka. God, I'd love to see it every time.
He's doing it again.
There it is.
Every time we say, "Ooh, this is gonna be tough for him," he says, "No, I actually do this."
Yeah, exactly. Bringing it back to even. Oh, damn, good
Ooh.
range.
Yeah.
Good control on Bro J here. Saw the grab punch coming, didn't react. Just blocked. Shield on call.
Yeah, he's kind of slowing it down now that the shield has come out, but that's gonna hurt. Those bounce knees are gonna hurt.
Yeah, a bit nippy with the Forsaken parries. Ah, no EQ does not work with the option that doesn't get.
He cashes in some of the damage.
Cashed it in, but he's a little low. It's a bit of a risky play here.
Ooh, misses the parry. That was a close one.
Mhm.
That was a real slobber knocker. Cult
Yeah, I
versus
love that
Forsaken
one.
is just, this is a violent matchup, man.
Dude, I love seeing Call vs Forsaken. It's one of my favorite matchups.
Yeah, they waste no time.
Absolutely. The two worst styles are some of the best to watch.
they just slug it out, because what else are they gonna do?
Exactly. Ah, god damn. You gotta block, Bro J.
Yeah,
I understand the pressure is hard.
Full stamina bar, and he's eating these hits.
Ugh. I mean, that spinning high kick did some work, but shit, man.
Yeah, that looked a lot like the first stock of this match. Just
That looked a lot like the
aggression
first
from
stock,
Juggy was kind of overwhelming.
Getting rid of the curse parry right from the get. Good trade. I'd much rather take the grab punch. Oh, fuck! Ow! Ew! Never mind! No,
The grab punch manages to beat out the spinning high kick.
She left it. She let it out early, bro. Damn, bro. Bro J super nippy on the Forsaken parries, biting on everything, man.
Ooh.
And getting,
oh, that's rough.
He's just a little twitchy
every time for messing up a parry.
Yeah, that is brutal.
That's rough.
That's like a fat 140 damage just right in the head.
Yeah, man. Juggy dragged that mind game right back down to the first match of the game here. There it is. Grab punch, grab punch.
Yeah, like it's been happening somewhat throughout the set, but in this match in particular, Juggy is just Broja has not been able to establish a turn for more than like a handful of moves at a time.
Yeah, man, no good footing.
Like Juggy's out here swinging at like 1/10 stamina and still managing to maintain offense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Ah, and the break to kill.
Full combo too.
Damn, bro.
Juggy was ready for the break, dude.
Dude, Broje was doing such a good job that second match.
Yeah.
I mean, but that switch up in approach from Juggy right at the very end, it just screwed over the mind game.
Yeah, that was
you gotta watch out
strong,
for it, right?
Strong performance from Juggy.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, we got face cam Mork. Mork on the face
Yo,
cam.
that's my boy.
Hell yeah, dude.
Our last match of the day is Mork versus Rome.
Rome versus Mork. You know what? Mork's got more power. He's got his face up in there.
Yeah.
What's Rome got? Rome's masking himself behind his character.
His own face in the corner like a guardian angel on his character's shoulder.
That's right. That's right. Surely this will go perfectly well.
It's going great for him so far. Get a fat confirm on that drunk smash.
Oh, good break.
Ooh, yeah, get some good damage.
It's a shame we don't hear Mork talking. You see the lips moving in his face cam.
It's pure focus. 2%.
Yeah, we turn on the stream of his with the audio recording and we get Mork's self-commentary.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll say it. If we do that, I imagine I'm gonna hard read. We're gonna hear a lot of "oh fuck" whenever he gets hit.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the majority of the commentary, and we'll love him for it.
Shake his head in disappointment.
He's thinking about the adaptation. He's like, what do I need to do?
Furrow in that brow.
Furrow in that brow. Very good. Ooh,
Okay,
he's
almost-
lucky that was just out of range.
he almost got anti-aired.
Yeah, exactly. Anti-aired and Absolver? My god. Imagine? And people say Absolver isn't a traditional fighting game.
Yeah, look, he jumped and he got punished after. What do you mean?
Exactly. Oh, good duck.
Yeah, that's
So good you could hardly see it.
Can he clean up the stock? Ooh, this is gonna hurt a lot. That's gonna
Oh,
hurt a
double
lot.
break.
Oh my god!
Ugh. Reminiscent of the Brazen versus Peeve match in that tourney from a couple years ago.
Yeah, the double break, wide hook flying. That is brutal.
Brutal. Wanting to do as much damage as he can for this stock.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of shards to work with either. He spent them on the Unbreakable to get out of the, to get out of hell on the last round.
Yeah, man. Jump out that blender.
Ooh, he's getting
A
shit
little
out.
late. Little late. He saw the lack of stamina, pressed the button a
Yeah.
tad late, and got punished for it.
Well, it looked like Rome gambled a little bit. He said, I'm going red on this one. I'm gassing completely out, but I'm so confident it's going to hit that I don't care.
Exactly. Ooh, good duck.
Mork with the
Good looking at the
neutral.
range.
The reaction from range.
A bit on the feint here from Mork.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
very
there's
wise, using Metal Mario, just trying to wait out the exhaust.
Yeah.
Now they're about even instead. Ooh, clean duck.
Oh shit! That phase back fist would have done good work.
Yeah.
Good duck by Rome there. It was a good delay press by Mork, but Rome did a good job of making sure not to fall for it.
Mhm.
Could have been evened up, but that last exchange made it so that Rome gets a definitive lead up this last stock.
He does have a lead, but Mork has a good chunk of shards. He could make something happen here.
Oh, for sure.
The hands come out. I don't think these are cut hands, are they? These are just normal hands.
Are they normal hands?
I believe so. I could be wrong.
They have little spikes on them. They should be cut hands.
You might be right.
Oh, lost the gloves. Ain't that a shame? Ain't that a shame? Rough.
Yeah, the gloves slip out of his hands.
You can see Mork in the camera say, "Yup, yup," as he dies. Yeah, he knows. He understood what happened there.
Yeah. He was not confused by that bug. He just he saw
got it. Yep. Oh, that deceptive range. I forget the name of that one move.
Oh, Mork is he's just getting
Mo, they've got
slapped
little
around
spikes
right
on
now.
their plates, Mo. They've got little spikes on them. I occasionally look at the chat just to see what dumbass is describing anything.
Hey, that's fair. Somebody's got to read it.
Yeah.
Ooh, break? No. Well, not no confirmed. Just
Well,
a
he got
sidekick.
he got a heavy hit out of it, but
Yeah, he got a sidekick, and better
there's
than nothing.
certainly a lot more he could have done.
He
No
gassed
stamina.
himself out, but he.
Oh, one
Push
pixel.
elbow. Can he do it?
No, not with no
Ooh,
stam.
He could only do it the one time. He went no stam, and he managed to avoid the pushed elbow. He couldn't do it twice.
Needs to hold back a little bit. Hold back
Yeah.
a little bit. You're in the roll, right? You
He
wanna keep going, but
He was
pay
cooking there
attention
for a
to your
sec. Yeah.
resources. He was, but with no resources, you're getting cooked yourself.
Yeah, he ran out of ingredients.
Mhm. Can't cook if you got no ingredients. Damn, what a way of saying it, Jackson.
It's true.
No break.
Ooh,
terrible
I think that would have been a break if he had hit the gold.
It
break, I
it
think.
would have been a good break, but I don't think he
He missed
expected it to happen.
the window.
Mhm.
Shield. Oh, God, these are one of those moments right here when you're getting slugged by spinning wide hook and all this is when you regret taking this instead of EQ.
Right.
Because if he had EQ there, the old standard reliable, he would have just closed out the round easy. But the shield,
Yeah.
it requires a little more
little more
work for those
finesse.
situations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too. Oh, back walk. No, it wasn't really back walk. It was just walking around.
He took one step. You're allowed one step.
No, you're not allowed any steps.
Not even one?
Not even one.
Not even one reflexive step?
That's right. If you take one reflexive step, we spit on you.
all right. My bad, Mork. It's my bad. I have to spit on you now. Sorry. It's my duty as a commentator. I knew what I signed up for.
Ah, no. You see Rome expecting that that spin. What the fuck? I cannot speak.
Spin back fist.
Spin back fist. Thank you.
Yeah. Rome is playing these situations at low stamina like generally pretty well.
Yeah.
He was getting a little antsy there, but you kind of have to when you're no stamina, no health, and crushing palm is coming at you.
Exactly. But even then, Mork fainting those, it really worked to Rome's favor.
Yeah. This face back fist wall up blow stance is just it's doing so much work.
Mork's just getting twisted in the blender right now.
Mm-hmm.
Metal Mario.
2 Metal Marios.
Double Mario. Mario and Luigi. Metal Man.
Ooh, Rome was looking for the hook.
Oh shit.
Misses
A
the
little late on
confirm.
the
Mork still has a sliver of life. Can he do it?
Got that pixel of health. We gonna see a comeback? King?
No, he was a little too early on the duck. Oh man.
Sucks, bro. Oh, you can see
Dude.
the disappointment in Mork's face, man.
Yeah, that one hurts because he knew he was somewhat correct that back row was coming, just not on the timing. You know what I mean? He didn't
Exactly,
react.
exactly.
He like tried to make a read on the timing.
Yeah, he skipped a sentence, but he read the situation.
Yeah. Mork he doesn't have a power equipped right now that's really going to swing that kind of situation either. Like, he doesn't have exhaust to, like, really
shit.
force a comeback. He doesn't have EQ to keep his, like, sliver of health safe.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it really rough. Like, not having one of those with you makes those comebacks even more difficult.
Yeah, for sure.
Production cutting in
Good
for a second.
sidekick.
Hobokaki and Sapient have got their video up, so we will run it after Mork and Rome's fight concludes.
Oh, shit.
For sure.
So we got
We'll
one
dog
more
them
after
for turning
this.
in their homework left. Late. No, if we were grading the fights, I'd give them a 0 because they turned it in late.
Hey, they got in just under the gun, if you ask me. Maybe I'm the lenient
before the
teacher.
stream. Yeah, you're the cool teacher, right? I'd be the tenured professor that does not give a shit. I will fail all my students. That's why I don't have any.
Ooh, the gloves come out again.
Oh, they break.
Immediately are broken against the stones.
Honestly, Metal Mario should break weapons on contact in vanilla. That's how that should have worked.
Does it not? I guess I just assumed.
It does not. No,
I'm
it just
just so
deals more
used to it
damage
that
to
I
the
figured
weapon
they did.
ability. No. It does not.
I mean, I don't think it's too. How much did those gloves cost? Is that a 2 cost or a 3 cost glove?
I think it's a 2 cost.
Then that's probably pretty good. You smash him in the head with a super heavy, and he has
Yeah.
to spend Metal Mario to get out of it. Like there are worse outcomes for your shards.
Yeah.
See, like, look what I'm saying here. He's got the 1 HP and full shards, but nothing to actually like use them to protect the 1 HP. You know?
Right. Yeah. I mean, he's just got nothing. I was gonna say
You could shield and absorb something, but the animation's so long that you can't really like do anything with it, like an EQ.
Just lose your initiative. Yeah. Oof.
It's
I mean,
tough.
Mork does tend to do a pretty decent job at
Oh yeah.
dealing with a hard pressure situation, right? Low health, no stam. But he just gets a bit antsy. Ends up getting punished for it.
He's handling this plexus elbow a lot better than he was at the start of the match too.
Yeah, for sure. Little Mario. Good break.
It's the break.
No
He
punish
turns
because no
red,
stam.
but he's
that's
walking
a
away.
nasty backwalk. That's a nasty backwalk. Take your lack of stamina like
He's
a
look at him.
man.
He's talking to the mic. He's shaking his head. I bet he said, "My bad. I backwalked." He's apologizing
I
right
should
now.
be dead.
I'm
I
calling.
should
No,
be
no,
dead
this
right
is a
now.
this is a tournament. Take all you can to win.
See, here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. He had Metal Mario on it. You can block at no stamina with Metal Mario on. Like, he
Exactly.
technically could have stared him down and just stood there because
Yeah.
you're just allowed to do that.
Right.
He was still metal. He
Oh, no.
like right there. He could have blocked that. He was metal.
He had zero what the fuck? He had 0 stamina. If he blocked that, his stamina would have broken and he would have been in the broken combo
No, I don't
state.
think you break when
You do
block with
break.
Metal Mario.
You do.
Because there's no animation.
Look,
Like you don't flinch at all.
Here's the
It's
example
like
I'm gonna give
blocking
you,
with
right?
resilience.
Whenever you're using Metal Mario and you use a charged move and somebody hits you with a breaker or a stopper, you still get stunned from the charged move breaking you.
Okay. So you're saying that it's the same with a guard
No,
break, even
No,
though
he
you
had
can...
0 stamina. He didn't have a pixel of stamina for it.
Yeah, but it costs 0 stamina to block when you are in Metal Mario. It's like because it's the same way with resilience. If you have level 1 resilience and you block a 12 frame, it costs no stamina. You don't have there's no block stun at all.
Right. I could have sworn I've seen this happen before. But maybe I'm just misremembering. I'll have to recheck it once I get that.
Ooh, Mo's got my back in the chat. Shouts out.
Shout out to Mo.
Shout out to Mo for having for being the fact checker.
Alright, we got our last matchup here. Sapien Lifeform versus Hobukaki sneaking in the video here at the last second.
That's right.
They were
0
doing-
score for
literally
party
doing their
assignment.
set as earlier in the stream.
Dude, I like both of these fits so far, I think.
I think it's a very unique way of using those armbands.
Yeah, Hobukaki looks like he's like a forest druid of some kind.
Yeah.
He's got green on him. Sapien Lifeform.
Oh no, screen shake.
Sapien Lifeform's my boy. He's got the terracotta mask. His screen shake is on. This is my guy right here.
He's red.
He's red. He's playing Cult. I want him to win. I will blatant commentator bias. This guy's my boy.
From the way Hobukaki's been reacting to everything, seems like he might.
Yeah, well, Cult sometimes comes out swinging pretty strong at the start of these matches, but we'll see how it goes.
Well, I mean, he's got a pretty definitive lead for that first stock.
Yeah. Slides in. The dash attack.
Oh, there we go.
Dude,
They
Hobukaki's
didn't have
using
sound for like the first stock there, but now I can hear it.
recording issue, perhaps.
Maybe.
This is what happens when they try to do their homework at the last minute.
Surging Palm? Dude, this guy's nuts.
Oh my god. Too early on all of the absorbs.
That's what happens when you play Cult and you operate on animal instinct sometimes. You hit that stick too soon.
That one brain cell really just firing on all cylinder. Singular.
Dude, that leg breaker is just chunking Hobukaki.
Oh shit, that was a tight fucking absorb. Holy.
Yeah. He's looking for the running attack again.
Oh, that was a good double burra.
Double
That was
burra
just
into-
out of range for that leg breaker. Dealt
Yeah.
a pretty good punish to Lifeform, Sapient. SF, SL.
Ooh, Hobukaki mashes out. He knows that leg breaker's not safe.
But
Low
Sapient
kick
Lifeform kind
opener.
of taking it back.
Hobukaki's got an interesting setup. He's got low kick as an opener. They both have push back kick. I think
Good break
Hobukaki has
kill.
bending palm in there somewhere.
Probably. I feel like I seen it, but
Yeah, there it is. Look at that. Not a move you see
Yeah.
often in the modern era.
Mhm.
Push back kick takes
Dude.
it.
push back kick right into somebody's ass always looks very painful.
Yeah, that should do double damage, I think. If you try to duck a push back kick, it should be, that should do 300.
Right.
Yeah, that was kind of a slugfest on that first game. I wonder if we'll see any kind of, changing of the pace here. Dude, the rare Absolver trade, you see that? They both hit each other on the same frame?
It's rare that it happens, but it's cool
Yeah.
that it does. I'm very interested to see if What happens if you're both at like 1 pixel of health and you get a trade? Who wins?
Yeah, I don't know. Have we ever seen that happen? Like,
I
do
don't
you
think
both get awarded a
ever
point?
seen that. That's never happened. I don't think.
We got to get somebody in the lab for this. We got to
Yeah,
figure out a setup that consistently produces a trade and then do it on last stock.
Exactly. Figure that out.
One of
Hope I'll be doing a lot better this
there's
time.
so few secrets left in this game. That's one of them. Somebody find it.
Yeah. Somebody. Jackson.
Could be anybody. Not me though.
Not me. I don't want to spend the hours trying to figure that out.
I don't want to arrange the time with a training partner to do that. I got to find someone who the connection's going to be consistent. Yeah, you know, it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
Hand it off.
It's a lot of work when I could watch the match in front of me and talk about it instead, you know?
True and real.
Hand it off to the modding crew.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Damn.
Sapient Lifeform, he's not got a lot of health to work with on this, but based on how these rounds have been going, that might not be a big issue. If you can get the momentum, like, you know, swinging pretty early.
Hobokaki's been doing a pretty good job of just keeping that advantage.
Yeah.
That was a good feint, but just a little late.
This low kick setup is confusing me because it's what? It's low kick into back arrow or push back kick. That seems not ideal.
Probably not.
I mean, it's working okay. You can get away with some stuff like that against Cult in particular, but just on account of them needing to make
I
a
don't
little
know
bit
if
of
you
a
can really like you know, absorb the low kick, mash no matter what on that Burra push back kick. Because whether the guy push back kicks or burrows, you're gonna get your mash out anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's the same again at many other places in the deck, right? But it's a lot easier to do for that.
I like that they both have push back kick into a move that you never see. Because Homokaki has push back kick and then jump spin kick after, and Sapient Lifeform's got Surging Palm. Ooh, he's gassed himself out.
Oh, but Hobokaki. All right, you know what? Hobokaki managed to take it, but that was a bit of a panic move.
Yeah, that was so dangerous for both of them. They were both, you know, low stamina. Dude, you want to know what's crazy? You might not have noticed this. I noticed it as soon as I saw Sapient gas himself out into the red. He has no powers equipped.
Oh shit, I have not noticed this.
Yeah, I looked into the corner. I'm like, he's got full shards. Is he going to EQ? Is he going to pop something to save himself? And I look, he's got nothing, no D-pad equipped right now.
He's got sword. He's got fat sword, bro. He's got no
that's it.
Sapient Lifeform, truly an NPC come to life. He's not even one of the cool downfall NPCs that have powers.
He hasn't mastered the shards yet.
Oh, he gets full shards. He's mastered the shards. He just refuses to use it.
Yeah.
Must be in protest. Oof.
I love to see absorb into heavy. It's just, when it works, it's so beautiful.
Yeah, man, get that Dasani tactic up.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Absorb face
Sapient heard you.
Sending this commentary back in time and influencing the match.
Exactly. Oh, good back fist.
Dude, look at this pressure string. Back fist, cleaver into... What's that palm?
Bending palm.
Some kind of palm.
I think that one's palm, actually. But, like, the amount of stamina damage is absurd.
Oh yeah, pulmonary palm. Pulmonary palm.
Uses the resilience. Cleans that one up quick. He doesn't take any extra damage.
Right, I'm going to mute for a little bit. BRB.
We've lost one of our commentators.
It's okay. That's why we're running 3 today.
Yeah, the TriCast. 3 for part of the day, because one of us, won't name any names, showed up a little late. Could have been anybody. Sapient Lifeform is really, like, he's controlling the pace extremely effectively right now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it took basically no damage for that entire last stock. Every time that Hobokeki tried to, get anything done, get anything out of there, it just got like caught with a delay press or, absorbed it or, it was rough.
Skipping ahead there to the next match. They probably had a little bit of trouble with their host swap.
As it sometimes happens. This is Sapient Lifeform's up 2-1 now, right?
Yep. Sapient
This could be it for Hobokeki. He's
going
gonna have to
Hobokaki
figure it
change
out.
fits, looks like. Unless I'm just blind.
I don't think there was a fit change. There might have been a. No, I don't think there was a fit change. God, Sapient Lifeform is just mashing out with that back fist, and it's working out. Like, he's finding the gaps.
Love face back fist for that.
Welcome back, Dodie.
Yeah.
See, like, I would say this is when the cult player kind of, he knows that you're starting to figure it out, but it's in a way where you don't really mind. Like, it's still where you want him to be, because he's hitting absorb into heavy, and Hobokaki's just blocking it, which is like, if you're just going to block the heavy,
oh,
like,
fuck.
I'm still
What the
down.
fuck was that? Did you see any of that?
There's a little janky, little pressure string.
No. Sapient Lifeform just let all of that hit. He could have just blocked at any point. Just all of it
I
hit.
don't know why he didn't.
Eyes completely closed.
That's sometimes as a cult player, you embrace the pain.
Makes sense. Your style is based on getting hit.
Sometimes you forget to turn blue before you get hit,
Yeah. Forget, quote unquote.
That's my excuse whenever it happens to me.
Fucking freaks.
Ooh, the reset into the bending palm.
Oh no, double face back fist. Hobokaki is a little bit quicker. Oh, you gotta be a little quicker. Oh shit.
Hobokeki has unlocked a new technique mid-set. He has figured out that he can do reset bending palm, and it's putting in a little work for him. We'll see if it's enough in time. He's starting to run out of time.
To use it. Oh, good mash and the low back fist. Classic. Oh,
We went for some kind of side unlock shenanigans with the low kick, and it just was not aimed right.
Oh, good shka and a good finish there for the stock. This is a lot more even for the final stock here.
Yeah. No, he tied it up pretty good there.
He's gonna have to play clean because Sapien's been playing just as good, just to make sure he keeps this stock, keeps it going for the final bit.
Ooh, he's giving up little bits and pieces of health.
Little bits and pieces, lots of them.
Yeah.
Big ones.
He's eating some big moves. Ooh, this might be it. And
that's
just takes another push back kick to the head.
Right to the noggin.
I think there's a world where Hobokaki takes that. I think like
he could have if
he was making some adaptations, but just not quick enough,
Yeah, he did. He kind of jumped into the fire with no plan at that last stock, though.
Yeah, that was a good final set. I'm saying I called it. That's my guy. He's got the terracotta mask. He's playing cult. He's got screen shake on, and he was destined to win for all those reasons.
Destined to win. That is it for the
commentary. Kirsten commentary blessed him.
So that's going to do it for us today. Thank you to Dodie and Jackson for joining us on the commentary crew.
Of course.
Naturally.
And we will have an announcement within the next few days on when our next recap is going to be. But looking forward to seeing all of next week's matches. I am Good Job, Mr. 2%, the producer, signing off. We'll see y'all next week.
Good night, everybody.
Sign up for the Conquerors tournament. There's only 2 people. Got more events happening. Pay attention, you folks.
Good night, everybody.